Hello all, welcome to autotrainings.com. In this session, we'll discuss about Hugging Face, what exactly it is, why do we use it, and a couple of samples to understand it. So what is Hugging Face? So it's like a Play Store for the generative AI apps. So we know what is Google Play Store, right? It's a place where we can get the list of apps, get installed in your mobile app. Now coming to Hugging Face, what exactly it will do? So it's a platform which provides larger number of usable tools, so which helps the AI developers to use them and develop the applications. And they have the tools in large number of domains. Some of them, like the Gen AI scenario, you can say when you say Gen AI, it's mostly about the generation of the content. It can be text, image, audio, video, as well as the chatbots, right? So in these particular areas, Hugging Face provides the tools, and using that the developers can design the applications. Okay, so now large number of tools, like it's not just only the generation of the generation tools. We have a lot number of other tools you can observe here. These are a couple of tools only I mentioned here. The first one you can observe here, a transformer tool. And what exactly it is, when I say tool, is it an exe application, is it a web-based application? No, not exactly. You can observe here the type of the tool. Most of them are Python libraries or cloud APIs. The transformer tool is all about, the purpose of the transformer tool is about, it is used in chatbots or translation of the content and sentiment analysis, nothing but validating whether the question is it asking for a what kind of question it is. It is a happier question, a sad question, what exactly the content is all about, right? So that's what transform is all about. Data set, it provides large number of sample data set where we can use it for the purpose of testing our applications. Tokenizer divides the text into multiple set of chunks, and assigns a vector to it, and again it will be sent to the appropriate model to validate the content, right? And then other one which we'll discuss, the pipeline. So pipeline is nothing but a shortcut, or it's like a simple command line or a simple command to use a specific tool. So pipeline is a tool which helps to use another tool in a very efficient manner. So we'll just see a practical example of these couple of tools one by one. So let's start with the first one. So before that, so what is a way as a developer? Let us, if you want to work with if you want to use Hugging Face, what is a way you can use it, right? There's one thing. You can try to install Python in your local environment and you can run the sample. Other one is, if you don't want to install anything, you can just have a Google Colab account. Other one is the SageMaker Amazon account. Okay. So now, as we discussed, a transformer is a AI model which we, which is used to understand and decode human content, right? Human provided content, similar to providing answers the way human answers. It's like it's text generation. It can be used, sentiment analysis, whether a positive statement or a negative statement, translation of a language, and question answering and summarization, as well as code generation, right? So it's mostly a transformer is the one which is used in the most generation in the generative AI context. Okay. So now here you can observe here. So we are just telling this tool which is provided by Hugging Face, but what are the models it has? So there are large number of models which it uses. You can observe here, like a BERT from Google, GPT from OpenAI, T5 from Google, and Llama from Meta. There are a couple of samples, couple of models you have it, right? So now we'll just try to execute this particular sentiment analysis program. So let me show you that. So this is our program. So what are we doing is we are importing the pipeline package, and the task we want to perform is like sentiment analysis, and the content which I am providing here, it is in input is sentiment I love learning with Hugging Face, right? Now let us see what exactly it will provide. So I'll just clear the cache and Python, and then mention the program name, and let us wait for a couple of seconds to see the result, whether it's happy statement or a positive statement or a negative statement, right? Let us see. Right, it says the positive statement, right? The statement is positive, the score is around 99%. Let us say I now let us say, instead of this one, I'll just write other one. I'll comment this one. I'll say I don't like Python. Let us see what does it provide. So it will label the statement now negative, and you can see the negative statement is 98% negative, right? So this is how the sentiment analysis can be done using the transformer tool in the Hugging Face. And now other one is data set. the name itself says it's a collection of data. And what is the need of it? So it provides a ready-to-use data for validating your application, and which has the information about like you can train the data, you can test it as well as validate, and you can it available in multiple domains as well as languages. And some of the data sets which are available, and the sample data sets like from IMDb you can have it, from news data set you can have it, and couple of other platforms also you have it. Okay, so now how do we load a sample data set and validate? Let us see the data set sample also. So I'll just open that, and here you can see here this particular function. The package is import load data set, load the data set, print the existing data set, and you can try and can get the training data and you can print it, right? So let me try this data set sample. So you can observe here, it provided like the training data set has around 16,000, and the validation has 2,000, and test has around 2,000. And text, like we just provided some information, like I'm grabbing a minute to post, I feel really wrong, emotion, it is free. So it's just a simple emotion data set. Okay. Now let us see the other one, the tokenizer. And the basic purpose of tokenizer is to divide the text into smaller chunks or smaller pieces. And what is the need of it? Yes, it depends upon the model which you use it. And like based on the model which you use it, you need to use appropriate tokenizer mechanism. So now in this example, you can observe here. So how does it splits? Let us see that, right? So tokens. And here we are using the package auto tokenizer, and we are using a model called word base uncased. And the tokenizer is like this is my input text, and then I'm converting this hello text into tokens. So what exactly it will print? It just prints a number, right? So tokens are nothing but number. So whatever the input which you provide, when it gets converted in tokens, it's like converting your English language into a number language. It generates a text, it generates a number for each particular provided content. It just simply generates a number. Okay, so you can observe here, even though I provided a 5-letter word, but it provided 3 tokens. On what basis it provides the tokens? It depends upon the model which we are using. Okay, this is all about like a tokenizing content. Now, the very important, interesting one is a pipeline tool. It is a ready-to-use shortcut that allows you to perform complex NLP tasks with just one line of code. So the advantage of this one is, let us say, if you really want to write a code to use any of the model, it's very tough, right? It takes a lot of time. So instead of that, Hugging Face provides a pipeline task using which you can perform the functionality in a very easier manner. And it automatically loads the right model, loads the tokenizer, and runs the model and gives the output in a very fast manner. You can observe the example here. You can observe here, the left side is with pipeline and the right side is without pipeline. Let me enlarge this one. You can observe here in the left side, I just have only 2 commands basically. So classifier, so I'm invoking my pipeline function and passing the sentiment analysis. I just want to perform sentiment analysis. And to this classifier, I'm providing an input. That's it. I'm getting the result. But in the right side here, if you observe, I need to import lot number of APIs like auto tokenizer, auto model, torch, lot number of things, and then check the model, check the tokenizer, and provide the input, and then generate the output, right? So this is a very difficult way of writing a program, right? Now we have very easier way using this particular model, right? So let's see this example. Yeah, let me copy this. Now here, let's write. So using pipeline, we are able to perform the functionalities in a very easier manner rather than writing larger number of imports, larger number of commands, and encoding, decoding kind of thing. You just don't worry about all of them. Just use the appropriate shortcut and provide that information to pipeline. It takes care of the remaining functionality, right? So as of now, we have just discussed only a couple of functionalities in the Hugging Face, and maybe in the next coming session, we'll try to discuss some more functionalities of Hugging Face and then detailed information. And also, you can try the Hugging like collaboration, like Google collaboration network for executing this particular sample. It's almost similar. We have to click on code, And once you open the Google Colab, you can just need to just click on code and just provide the content. You provide your text, like I meant to say, just provide the code and just execute here. You just click on this particular button, it gets executed and it provides a result here itself. So this is a Jupyter notebook kind of thing. So you can see the extension, right? PYNB, IPYNB, it's Jupyter notebook. And you can provide your Python code and just execute here. It does not need to run, this gets run in the Google Cloud environment. Okay. Yeah, this is all about a sample overview of, Hugging Face. Thank you.